Alright guys, welcome back for some Genshin Impact. This is my first time actually doing a proper video rather than a stream, so if you want to see more, let me know down below in the comments below. And what we're going to do, we're going to try out the child boss fight, yeah, and see how well we do. So basically I'm now adventure rank 35, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm adventure rank 35. So we're just gonna see how it goes. So I just brought this team with me. Now originally I was gonna be the Traveller because I did think it would suit him, but the Traveller's only in his 40s, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Ningon is nearly 60. Ta Tartagelia or Child is like 60 until I do the adventure rank quest, then he'll be 70. Noelle is 40. I just need a sender. And same with Diona. Diona's only just one level below, but yeah, she's basically 40. But yeah, so let's just hop right in and see what we're up against. See what we're up against. Now, hopefully it's not too hard. I've heard things about this boss fight, so hopefully it's not too bad. So, but we shall see. We shall
Wow!
see.
This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Paimon, no Paimon.
Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Paimon, isn't it obvious as a trap? Come on, use common sense.
But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Let's do this.
Right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble.
Oh yes.
Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Alright, so, you know what, I'm gonna start with Ningon actually. I feel like I should start with her. Actually, no, let's start with Diona. Just because, you know, we want a free child, when he attacks.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Qixing are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
Oh man, I really like Child. I don't want to fight him. I really like him though. I really like Child.
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I really like Childe, but I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him. He's such a cool guy. He's such a cool guy.
Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there? Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it.
Alright, here we go, here we go.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Yeah, just some of that.
Cowering already?
Someone needs assistance.
Passable effort. You're wide open.
This.
Not bad, not bad.
This is Shingo.
Give up! Blood repays blood.
Some of this, some of this.
Celestial Voyager!
Okay, right. So far so good, so far so good.
It's not.
Let's do this, we'll save for now, we'll save for now.
Try this.
Okay, we've got to be careful, we've got to be careful.
So quick to flee. Run all you like.
Look at you, Foozle!
Okay, let's go here, so we're gonna heal, we're gonna heal.
Choo! Choo!
Cowering already?
It's not.
Let's do some of this, some of this. Let's do this.
Submit.
Right, so far we're doing right, so far we're doing right.
You've made some progress.
Don't waste
Let's do
my time.
this. Come on, this is intense. What? What? I was expecting that. No, Nani?
You're wide open.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Let's do this, let's do this.
Celestial Voyager.
I'm here.
Some of this. Come on, Diana, come on, Diana. Some of that, some of that, some of that.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nice, nice donut, nice donut.
Not bad, not
Go,
bad.
go.
Guess I should take you more serious.
Alright.
Good.
Nice.
No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself.
You gotta be
This is
careful
about
now.
to get tough.
Yeah, just
Now,
You're
show
not
me
one
what
there.
you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
You're not one there, Charles. You're not one there.
Got you.
No, you haven't.
Bully me! Look at you, Foozle!
All you do is run.
I'm not just running.
It's nothing. Give up.
Let's do some of this, some of this, some of this, some of this. This is Charles. Some of this, some of this.
You've got some skills.
Okay, let's switch to Noel.
Crush you.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, let's get back, let's get back, let's get back.
I'll catch up.
Oh, is that
They
instant,
still
is that
need
instant
me.
kill? Is that instant kill? Okay, we're gonna revive Noel now.
Raging tide. Got you. No use hiding back there.
Some of that. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that move. That does a lot.
Don't
That
waste
does a lot. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. This is getting intense. This is getting intense.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Ooh.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now.
I wonder. No, hold on, no, wait.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh, this is so epic, man. This is so epic. Look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me this is not badass. You cannot tell me this is not badass.
This is going to cost you! Faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose?
Do that.
No matter.
No, let's just do this. Do this. Do this.
Now, don't make me take it from you.
I need damage to heal. That's one using that first.
Take it?
She's gonna be very clutch when it comes to healing.
Yeah, let's go.
Her and Noel are gonna be the healers pretty much. Man, this boss fight is intense. This boss is intense. Nice doing, nice doing. Ooh, ooh, ooh! One man! One man's right there! One man's right there! Okay, that was close, that was close. Let's do this. Come on, Donut. And again, and again. And again, nice. Nearly there. Nick Neil. Nice. Do this, some of that. Okay, we're getting there.
Look at you, Boo Down.
Okay, let's do this. Fuck.
Blood repays blood.
Okay, what's up, Noel?
It was my honor
Oh,
to
fuck.
serve you.
Fuck Noel, fuck. Nice, nice.
Die here.
Ooh, that was close.
I must
Okay,
leave
let's do
no
this.
stone
Let's try
unturned.
this. Gotta be careful now.
It was my honor
No,
to
the well!
serve
The
you.
well! Okay. Let's try doing that now. Ooh. This is intense! This is intense, not gonna lie. This is so intense. This is actually intense. Go on. My girl. Let's try this, let's try some of this. Let's give that stir in it. Let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try some of this. Dodge. No, well, not yet. Let's get back to Ningon. Woo! Oh my god, like this made me sweat, guys. This is making me sweat. This is intense. This boss fight. And I'm only in the 51. Shit. What I need to do, revive the well. Nice. Change the well. I'll sacrifice the well if I have to. If I have to, I'll sacrifice the well. Oh, what was in the middle? No! Shit, okay. Let's try this, try that. Where is he? There he is. Ooh. This is making me nervous. No! Diana can't die. Diana can't die no matter what. Diana can't die no matter what. We need her. No! Shit!
Keep my eyes
Okay.
open.
Fuck. Try some of this, try some of that. Let's try some of this. Let's try some of that. I want to really revive with donut. I really need donut. See that?
Die here.
Still alive.
No time to lose.
It's still alive. Right, Ningguang finishes. Ningguang finishes. Ningguang! Oh.
So you went.
Oh my god, Ningguang. Yes. Oh my god, that was intense. That is a boss fight and a half. Boys. Oh my god, let's go. Oh my god.
Child's back to normal again.
That was insane.
Well then, time to cool off.
Oh my god, that was insane.
It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you. We didn't take it.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied.
Yeah, that was a good battle shot. That was a good battle. That was a really good one.
Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts.
Interesting.
As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
What's going on? I wonder what's going on now. Is he actually awakening it now? Is that what's going to happen? He's awakening it. Oh, this cutscene though. This is sick. This cutscene. This cutscene though. What? This is sick.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow, this is getting nuts! This is nuts, I'll tell you.
If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
No, we're fine, Paimon, we're
What
fine.
are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
Paimon, just shut up for once. I don't get me wrong, I don't hate her, but she just sometimes is a little bit annoying.
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here.
Yes, here it comes.
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Oh, this is insane. Oh, this is insane. Okay, so I wasn't expecting it to be this long.
Yep.
So we're gonna do this boss as well. Interesting. The Fatui! The Fatui there. Yeah.
Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
So now I guess we'll find the Fatui. Are we healed up or not?
Fire manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti
Yeah.
have not faced a god in several millennia.
Some of this.
Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? What wishes
Do
to
that,
witness?
do that, do that. Some of this, some of this. Oh, we need to get rid of that one. We need to get rid of him. Yes, he's dead, he's dead. Okay, now it's good for you, it's good for you.
Don't waste my time.
Right, let's switch back to her. Switch back to her. Go on, go on. Go in, nice. keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Diana. Nice, 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 nice. Good child. That's what's no well.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Diana. Do this. Need it, need it.
Sile's divine power. Be careful not to get hit.
Okay, nice, nicely done so far. Oh wait,
The Fatui! Their
more of
attacks
those.
are unrelenting!
Okay, child.
How dare I? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of them. Don't worry, my girls. Some of this.
Ancient God's attacking again! There are so many victories here! We can't lose!
No, Diana!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
I'll go with it.
Adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow! It's Madam Ping's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
Right, so far so good, so far so good. Oh, so past the domain. Oh, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead.
Looks like I went too far.
Right, let's go to you, let's do this.
Steady as stone.
Let's do some of that,
With
some
the
of that,
blood
nice.
of Aphelion, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your
Yes,
might!
yes, yes.
I too did this during the Archon War!
Oh, he's dead, he's dead.
This is what Gunny's like in a fight!
Nicely done.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Ooh, look at us go! Look at us go! Oh, Diana, come on!
Child, you're strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Ooh, this is gonna be sick, this is gonna be sick. Let's go, let's go. Right, you're dead. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there's there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're dead. Boom. Okay, there's one over there, down there, down there. Let's do some of this. Noel, in house. Yes, Noel. Yes, Noel.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
Right, let's do
In
this.
other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Let's do some of that. Right, who else needs to give it off? Those lot. Let's give it them.
You
See
can
this?
run, but you can't hide.
Some of that, some of that, some of that. Nice, that's nice, nice. Okay, some of you, let's give it you. Do this. Go on, child.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Nicely done, nicely done. Something else? What was that? No, there's some down there, some down there. Got it. I like this one a lot. I like this boss a lot. This is intense. No, don't. Well, she's dead. She's dead. Whatever. Alright, let's do Ningguang. Do that.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrade. Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
So far, so good. Do that. Okay, I think we're doing alright. Yeah, there we go. These cutscenes are amazing.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Oh no! Uchi. This is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Here we go. That is hype. That is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane. That's insane. Those cuts. Honestly, this is why I love Genshin Impact. This is why I love Genshin Impact for this exact reason. That was just mad. That's mad. That's what you call mad. Man, I love this game way too much. I love this game so much.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Let's go with this.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
Oh, I do like Ningguang. I do like it.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's going.
You know, I'm gonna put pause because I'm still going to come. Oh, still going to come. Maybe I've got to talk to him. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna be a wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a bit longer than I thought. I thought it was only going to be the child boss, but we went for quite a bit, which is pretty good. Pretty good if I say so myself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to see more Genshin Impact, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.